Let's be real for a second. If you are an online business owner, you are probably juggling a lot of things. Getting organized, getting your systems up, trying to grow your audience, trying to make sales, and trying to have a life as well. And when it comes to getting more sales on your business, it feels like there's never enough time to actually do something about it. And I know that because I've been there myself too. So when I made my first 500 sales on Etsy, I actually realized something. I didn't want to rely only on Etsy for sales. The reason why is because Etsy is a third-party platform. It's a platform that you don't own. They can literally close your shop tomorrow. They can change the algorithm. They can change so many things. And what actually inspired me to create this video was a message that I got from someone on my Instagram, and she was feeling very frustrated and upset as well because she's been putting a lot of work on her shop. She's getting sales, and because she had a copyright infringement on her shop, which wasn't her fault. Basically, Etsy can change their policy. Someone can copyright a word and things can change in a day and you're never ready for it. So one of the products that she was selling, it was copyrighted, and Etsy's punishing shops that infringe the policies. And this also happened with me once as well. And you don't have any control over this because it's not your website, it's not your platform. So what happens is they are punishing her by not showing her products to more people, and that is affecting her sales. Now imagine if that happens to you and that's your only source of income. Imagine that you are a full-time business owner and your whole income comes from Etsy and something like that happens. You lose your income like this and you can't even do anything about it. To prevent this from happening, I made a decision that changed my entire game online, which was to start building my own audience. I decided to start on TikTok because you can start literally anywhere, but I decided to go on TikTok because first of all, I didn't have a TikTok account and I just wanted to play around and overcome this fear that I had of showing up online. So I wanted to use that as an opportunity to grow myself and overcome my own fears as well. And because when I started, I had 0 followers, no one knew who I was working full-time, and what I decided to do was I challenged myself to post every single day. And of course, I found ways to make this process easy and the process fun for myself, and it worked. I decided to batch content. So on my day off from my job, I would just get a few hours, and this process gets easier and easier, by the way. So I would get my phone, I will start recording videos, and I would edit them and leave them all ready to be published on my account. So all I needed to do every single day was just to go on my app, press publish, and then I was done. It was those quick and easy content. It wasn't super produced. I edit all the videos in the app, so it was very, very simple. And most of my videos didn't show my face and I didn't talk much as well. When I first started creating content, I was very scared of people judging my accent because English is not my first language, and I always felt like super scared about this and unsure, but I decided to do it anyways. So here's what happened. I kept posting my lazy content every day. One day I was at work and my phone was blowing up. I was getting so many sales notifications, but because I was so busy, I couldn't even check my phone and see where the sales were coming from. I was just getting sales notifications on my website and I was like, oh my God, what's going on? And when I actually got home and checked all the notifications and actually realized what happened, it was one of my videos on TikTok went viral and it blew up my website, and it was the first time that I made 100 sales in a day, and it absolutely blew my mind. This never happened on Etsy. Even when I was pushing my products on Etsy, paying ads, this never happened, and it happened on TikTok. So it's possible. And I didn't have even 1,000 followers when this happened, by the way. And that was when I realized the power of building your own audience. So here's what you need to understand if you want to make more sales. If you want to do just one thing that it will affect your sales faster, is don't rely just on Etsy or on the platform that you are on. Start creating content and start creating your audience. You're not gonna lose anything by doing that, because you get confident, you get more clarity on who you want to help, you start connecting more with your audience, you get more sales, you get more visibility, and you get more trust. Because when people see you showing up, when they see you showing value and helping them, they want to help you too. So you cannot lose anything, basically. Publishing a digital product on Etsy and waiting for people to find you is not a good strategy. The thing that really will get you consistent sales and help you build a community that buys from you over and over again is by building your own audience, is by delivering value through your content. Which is about, how the heck do I do that? I don't have time. How do I do this? I don't even know where to start, what platform I can go do. I can do this, I can do that. Just stop overthinking, because you just need to pick one platform and go for it. Do whatever you can to post every day, but if you can't, that's absolutely fine as well. You don't need to spend hours and hours every single day creating content. In fact, the way I did it and the way that I teach my students in the Passive Income Academy is by batching content, is by getting a few hours during the week, and you just create those content, you record it, and you batch create, and they are all ready. Then it's done. You just press publish every single day or schedule them, and then you are done. The main reason why we get so stuck on those things is because we want things to be perfect. We want to start creating content like someone who's been doing this for 5 years. You want to start by creating content like someone who's doing this full time. And if you are not in this situation, just allow yourself to get started where you are, and trust me that you are going to evolve, and you might get to a point that you do this full time as well. But no one is gonna come and just create content for you unless you pay them, of course. But it's something that can truly impact your life and your business in such a huge way, and in much faster than anything else. And it's free. You don't have to pay for using it. You don't have to pay to create content. It's free. I know you might be thinking, oh, but I don't even know what to post. What if people judge me? What if I get bad comments? Or what if people just don't want to see what I have to say? Or what if what people doesn't want to hear what I have to say? I had all those fears as well, because especially as a non-native speaker, I was very self-conscious and I was scared as well. But you cannot let those fears stop you if this is a desire that you have in your heart. If you have something to share, just focus your energy on serving people, on just documenting what you are already doing in your business, what you're already creating, and forget about everyone else. Perfection is not required. In fact, especially on TikTok, people actually value raw content, those types of content that are not very edited and full of effects and super edited. They actually like videos that are simpler and more real. So you have an advantage on that. Now let's just talk quickly about the benefits of creating content for your business. that is not even related to sales, because sales is just a consequence, but it actually helps you grow as a person. It helps you get to know yourself and get to know your audience. What do they want? What do they need help with? And the more you engage with your audience, the more you get to know them, the more confident you become in your business. And I get a lot of messages on my Instagram of people saying, oh, I don't even know, how can I help people? I don't know my niche. It's because they are not creating any content. They are not connecting with people. So it's very hard to guess like that. So content creation really gives you a lot of clarity and helps you grow in so many different ways. And it's not just about getting sales, it's really about building a community that you are so happy to help and that they trust you, so they will keep coming back to you and you can keep serving them and everyone wins. And if you are ready to take your digital product shop to the next level, I'll wait for you inside the Passive Income Academy, and I'll show you exactly how I built my audience, how I batch my content, and even my content ideas that blew up my content channels. And I even share with you my content ideas that brought me the most followers, most likes, and helped me grow my own channel. And all this whilst working full-time in the emergency department. So I hope I see you inside the Passive Income Academy. Inside you can get PLR templates, you get digital product ideas to start selling, you get my support, and so much more. And you can also get started with the easiest content challenge, which is a 10-day content challenge to get you started today posting content and growing your audience. And you can see students that are already making sales, getting testimonials, and growing their businesses just by showing up. Even though they have a small audience, they can still get sales and results. And here's one example of one of my students in the Passive Income Academy. She did the 10-day content challenge and she started her own TikTok account. So in her account, she just posted one post a day and she was about to give up because she felt like it wasn't working. She didn't know if she was doing it right. One of her videos went viral and she was so surprised because her account was super new and her video went viral. She got one more sale, she got a testimonial, she got people interested on her templates. So if it's possible for her, it is possible for you too. Even if you don't have a lot of time right now, these are the 3 steps to start creating content and boosting your sales. The first one, pick just one platform. Is that Instagram? Is that TikTok? Pinterest? Pick one. I would highly recommend TikTok or Instagram because that gives you a quicker result. Number 2 is to batch create, get a few hours and record 5 videos. They don't need to be long, they don't need to be perfect. Anything that comes to your mind, record a video, edit them on TikTok or on Instagram, and schedule 1 video a day. Number 3 is celebrate yourself because creating content requires courage. It's not for everyone and you should be feeling really proud of yourself if you are really doing this, if you are committed to the process, and if you are creating content to help people and serve your audience. And remember that content creation doesn't have to be boring, doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to show up as you are now. You are enough just as you are now. You don't need to take a course. You don't need to have a certification. You can just start serving people right now where you are. And if you are ready to start taking action and implementing all of this, but with my help, I'll wait for you inside the Passive Income Academy.